Hello and welcome to Casino Blog. I'm your host, Vegas Vic, and this is episode 9 of my newest series featuring great new slot machines that have recently been released and which will be finding their way to your favorite casino very, very soon if they're not already there. Well, the subject for today's casino blog is another great machine, this one from IGT called Bridesmaids. Of course, this will sound familiar to just about everybody, especially those of you who have seen a very popular and famous film called Bridesmaids, a hilarious comedy on which this slot machine is based. From the sheet provided for me by the manufacturer, it says that it's based on the 2011 Hollywood blockbuster film Bridesmaids, which featured actresses Kristen Wiig, Maya Rudolph, and Melissa McCarthy. And, many of you will, of course, remember the scene in the airplane with Melissa McCarthy. I mean, if you don't laugh at that, you don't laugh at comedy. But anyway, that's beside the point because here we're talking about slot machines. So first, let me show you a picture. Okay, here's a picture of Bridesmaids, the slot machine. Okay, so that was the picture. And a little bit later on, I, of course, have a video for you. But a little bit more information about this. As I said, this is a slot machine called Bridesmaids from IGT, and it's the latest in the Mega Jackpots series titles, which features characters and bonus games from the movie Bridesmaids. This particular slot machine was introduced at the Seminole Casino in Coconut Creek, and that was one of the first casinos that actually had this, and this game is now, of course, available everywhere. And it says here that it is specially designed to appeal to female slot players. Now, why? Now, I ask you this. Now, just because you're a man doesn't mean that you can't enjoy a good comedy, even though it might be called a chick flick, right? So I don't think, it's not particularly structured for female players. I think a slot machine is a slot machine. The fact is that, a lot of girls play slots, and that's true. But, we guys, we like them too. So I take a little bit of issue with that being designed especially for female slot players because, I like it too. Anyway, it says that Bridesmaids offers an attractive pink console depicting various characters of the movie. Okay, pink, not necessarily my color, but it doesn't really matter because, you're playing a slot machine, so it's the slot itself that counts. And it says that the base game is packed with iconic imagery, hit music, and main characters from the film, which adds to the experience. Well, that's true. Because, when you have a slot machine based on a famous film, you want to see the characters in there, and you want to see the comedy that was part of the film that made such a hit and on which the machine is based. And it says here that the base game provides players with an interactive experience featuring Annie's Wild Ride and Bouquet Toss. 3 or more bridesmaids trigger bonus symbols trigger the bonus game content, and there are 4 engaging bonus features available for you to interact with using the favorite clips from the movie. It's called the Wedding Party Progressive, made of dishonor-free spins, Bridal Gown Showdown, and Random Moments. Anyway, it's, as I said, there's a lot to be said for this slot machine. And of course, if you're a fan of the movie and if you're a girl, you probably will like it a lot. And if you're a guy, other than the pink console, maybe you will enjoy it too. So to make up your own mind, here's the video.
Passengers, you've won 5 free spins. We've got 2 calls from the cabin. Attendants, be aware we have a crazy lady roaming the aisle.
I'm ready to party.
Touch the screen to spin the wheel. Look up, the wheel's moving.
I tricked 2 dogs already. They're in the back of my van.
Just texting. Talking on the phone while I'm driving. Beer. yum yum.
Stop, Bella.
Touch and drag the meat to serve each girl. Some of the food is good, and some is not really up to code.
I think everybody's really sick from that restaurant. What did we eat?
What an interesting selection of titles. Which one would you like?
So that was the video to Bridesmaids, the new slot machine from IGT in the Mega Jackpot series based on the film Bridesmaids from 2011. A huge hit, and I hope you have enjoyed also this casino blog as well as the video and information about Bridesmaids, the new slot machine. I'm your host, Vegas Vic, and until next time, I'll see you in the casino. So long.